Good morning and welcome to Good Morning KU. I'm Melanie Shaner.
And I'm Katie Trigg.
And this weekend was a big weekend for sports. There's a national championship last night.
Definitely.
Did you watch any of that?
I watched part of it. I had an exam to study for, but I kind of had it like pulled to the side of my computer, just like another tab open, just kind of watching it here and there. How about you?
Yeah, I did watch part of it. I didn't care about it that much and I'm still mourning our loss from the Elite Eight. So I was like, can they both lose or something? I don't know. But I had it on and I saw it, so
for sure. And
so I didn't miss it.
I'm happy because, well, I love basketball, but baseball season is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is. So I'm a Royals fan, so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a Cardinals fan, so.
Well, they won this weekend,
yes,
so.
They did. Sorry about your loss.
It's okay. It's
so.
okay. We'll get them next time, so.
I think the Cardinals play today against the Cubs again, around 7:30ish maybe.
Oh, are you going to catch that?
Let's say no. I work tonight actually, so I'm not going to make that one, but gosh, I wish I was in St. Louis to be there for it. Yeah,
I'm sure. Well, this weekend was also Mom's Weekend, and this weekend is actually my mom's weekend, this coming weekend.
Are you excited to see your mom?
I am. She's excited to come. Yeah. Last time I took her to the Hawk, and she really didn't enjoy that very much, so I'm not going to take her there this time, but I think we're going to go shopping and do some of that, so that'll be a lot of fun.
My mom's weekend, I think it's the 22nd, which actually collides with the KU relays, but my mom loves watching track, so we're just going to kill two birds with one stone.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, no, that'll be
well,
good.
Keely actually talked to some of the people on campus about having their moms come, so we'll watch that.
This upcoming weekend is Mom's Weekend for the majority of sororities and fraternities here on campus. So I got the chance to talk to the students and see how they feel about their moms being here for the weekend.
So yeah, my mom's come a few times before, and when we go out to the bars, all the guys hit on her and stuff, so that'll be fun again. Can't wait.
Yeah, so my mom comes in every year. It's been going well for the past 3 years now. Normally I just like show her around campus and take her out to the bars.
I'm super excited for my mom to come this weekend. She went to the University of Kansas and graduated in '91, so it's really fun for her to come back, and it's really fun for me to see her come back and go to all the places.
I'm a little nervous because I'm taking her to the Hawk, but I think it will be fun, and I'm excited for her to meet all my friends and experience college.
Pretty nervous. I mean, I think we'll go to the Hawk, and I just don't want my mom to see the boom.
I think I'm going to take her to the Hawk and then to the Wheel for pizza, and I think it'll be cool because like not only will I get to experience like what American college is like, but like the University of Kansas.
As you can see, a lot of students will be taking their moms this weekend to the Hawk, the Bull, and the Wheel. For Good Morning KU, I'm Keely McCormick.
So as you can see, a lot of people are really excited to have their moms come this weekend, and so am I.
Very excited. And then also this weekend, KU is hosting like the big event, very big volunteer, I guess.
Yeah, like all the people on campus, I did it last year. There's a lot of people on campus and they go help out people in the Lawrence communities.
I know, I'm signed up to do it with my sorority, so I'll be there for a few hours doing.
Well, you'll have to talk about that when you're done.
Yeah, and then we also have our special guest today. We have Kelton Zenishek. So he's going to talk about the big event for all of you today.
Yeah, and he's the event coordinator, so stay tuned.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hi, and welcome back. I am Marcia. I'm here with Kelton from the Big Event. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So what exactly is the Big Event?
So the Big Event is this huge day. It's KU's biggest day of community service, and we get 4,000 volunteers to go out and help 400 homes around Lawrence. And we go out to these locals and we do a lot of work for them that they might not be able to do for themselves, or they might just need help with. A lot of what we do involves painting, raking leaves, mulching, and just basic housework.
Awesome. So what is your specific position in the Big Event?
In the Big Event, I'm a recruitment coordinator, so what I do mainly is reaching out to students and getting these volunteers. So we go out to organizations and we just tell them about us and what we do, and a lot of the time they join and help us make this day happen.
That's super awesome. So what has been your favorite memory with the Big Event?
My favorite memory must have been actually going out, and we do job site checks before we send volunteers out. So we go out to the houses and we ask what they need done. And we got a letter back that was really nice saying how much we helped someone and how she wouldn't have ever been able to do it on her own. And it just makes us all feel really good.
So it's pretty rewarding
Oh.
to be a part of that?
Definitely. It's a lot of fun just helping the people that home our university.
Yeah, that's awesome. It looks like we have a video here. And as far as you said that you help recruit people to become to help out with the big event, what other opportunities do students have as far as working with the big event? Like what other committees are there?
So I'm on the recruitment, so we reach out, but we have 2 others involving logistics and outreach. So the outreach, what they do is they reach out to the homeowners and they get the people that need the help. And that is a lot, without them we wouldn't have these people to go out. And then logistics, they work completely fundraised, so they go out and they get our donations and help us purchase the tools we use to help the people.
So the big event works off of donations. How does the whole funding for the entire program work? As far as I know that for the past several years, you guys have worked to fundraise for the big event, and then you have like a pool of money that goes toward it every year. But how do you keep up with purchasing the different tools needed for the volunteer work?
So it's taken a long while, but we've established a fund so that when we are running low, we can tap from, and then we're actually starting to make money from it with the KU endowment.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, the rest we just come from local vendors around Lawrence. They donate to us, and thanks to Coca-Cola and Coke Industries and some previous big donors.
That is so awesome. Okay, so if someone were to want to become involved in the big event this week, but their organization may not have already signed up, do they have an option to still participate? How does that work?
Yeah, so our event is this Saturday, April 8th, and it's going to be from 9 to 2. So you show up at the Lot Center at 9, and this year we're actually accepting walk-ins, which is a completely new thing we've never done before. So if you missed our deadline for pre-registration, just go ahead and show up this Saturday, April 8th at 9, and we will pair you with a job site and get you helping some people around Lawrence.
That's amazing. So where's the lot site exactly?
It's lot 90, so it's the lot by the business school and by the rec center.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add, Kelton?
Just thank you again for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining us. Stick around after the break. We'll have more news.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
Make someone's day. Pay it forward.
Welcome back. I'm Julia Peterson.
And I'm Ian Saucy. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU News Update. An explosion rocked the subway train in the Russian city of St. Petersburg on Monday, killing 14 people, injuring dozens more, and sending authorities scrambling to increase security at transportation hubs across the nation. President Vladimir Putin, who was visiting the city at the time, offered condolences to victims and their families. He said that the Federal Security Service and local authorities were working to confirm the reports that the blast was a terrorist attack.
Police told a Florida woman to stop calling 911 hours before she and her son were fatally shot last week, according to police body cam footage obtained by a local TV station. Sanford police were called twice on March 27th to mediate an altercation between Vernetta Herring, age 35, and her boyfriend Alan Dion Cash, age 31. Hours after police left the home, Cash kicked in Herring's door and killed Herring and her 8-year-old son. According to the Orlando Centennial, Cash is currently being held without bail at the Seminole County Jail.
The FBI released previously unseen images of the Pentagon following the 9/11 terror attack on September 11, 2001. Al-Qaeda terrorists hijacked American Airlines Flight 77, crashed it into the Pentagon, one of 4 similar attacks that day. The newly released images found on the FBI's The Vault site show burning wreckage, cleanup efforts, and investigators at the site.
The Kansas House voted for stronger regulations on amusement parks in Topeka yesterday. The vote was 124-1. Kansas House member Scott Schwab advocated for the bill on behalf of his son passing away at Schlitterbahn last summer. He said this bill could potentially put the amusement park out of business.
The Senate Election Commission ruled that for the coalition True KU to run its campaign without fielding candidates. The hearing came after Commission Chair Garrett Farlow filed the complaint. Farlow said the coalition did not file the coalition charter by the deadline that therefore disqualifies the previous candidates to be officially tied to the coalition. Vice President candidate Andrew Davis says that he is still hopeful for a victory in this election season.
Verizon announced its decision to rebrand AOL, Yahoo, and the Huffington Post under the name Oath yesterday. This will go into effect after Verizon buys Yahoo's internet assets. Verizon assures the brand name change will not change the names of the brands individually. The new name will pose as a group method for the newly acquired brands. The announcement got mixed reviews from most consumers, most of which poked fun at the new name.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Stay tuned and Keely will be back to tell us who won last night's NCAA championship.
Good morning, I'm Keely McCormick, and here is your sports update for April 4th, 2017. March Madness came to an end last night when the North Carolina Tar Heels beat Gonzaga 71-65. After last night, the Tar Heels became the fourth team in the NCAA tournament history to win the national championship 1 year after losing in the title game. The two teams battled the whole game, but the final push came in the end when the Tar Heels had a 68-65 lead with 27 seconds to go. Justin Jackson then had a dunk, bringing the score to 70-65 and finishing strong with the win. Yesterday was opening day for baseball teams throughout the country, and the Kansas City Royals played the Minnesota Twins. The outcome of the game was not what Royals fans wanted to see. They lost 7-1 to the Twins. But the Royals will play the Twins again tomorrow, and the team is looking to come back and win. The KU baseball team played Texas on Saturday and won 5-4. Steven Vilnes got the final 3 outs of the team's victory, and he was very enthusiastic about everyone's performance and the win. The team will travel to Missouri State tonight to play again at 6:30, and fans are hoping for another great game. That is all we have for sports today. Stay tuned because after the break, Andrew will be back with weather.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. My name's Andrew, and we have Rune outside right now, outside of Wesco and Anschutz, taking a live look at Millett Hall. Rune, can you tell us what the current temperature feels like out there? Is it a nice spring day, or is it more like a winter feeling today?
It's a little more winter feeling today. I mean, people are bundled up, pretty cloudy out. Feels like rain might come later, but yeah, there's pretty thick cloud cover, and it's looking a little bleak today.
Yeah? Sounds interesting today. So with that, do you see a lot of people in shorts and t-shirts today, or are they more bundled up with that weather?
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of skins, a lot of cover. People are covered up and yeah, just staying warm, getting to class, and trying to get a little chill out here.
Yeah, and then with that, is there a lot of cloud cover within the area, or is it just like breaks and patchy right now?
Yeah, no, pretty solid across the sky. Not much breaks in the cloud, but yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to stay this way for most of the day as of now.
Yeah, and you're right with that. That cloud cover will be with us for most of today. And as we're moving on into the bulk of today, those rain chances will increase, so that cloud cover is going to be staying with us. Well, thank you so much, Rune. Have safe travels back to the studio. And then, so if you just keep looking on his right shoulder, you can see that it's just like that constant cloud cover with those darker skies today. Nothing too major. Those rain chances are going to be moving in today, and we are going to have a slight chance of severe weather, but nothing too major for you. Rune, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you, man.
Yeah. Have you seen, like, do the faces on people, do they look mad or upset, or are they more happy about this weather?
I don't know about happy, but it's kind of strictly business. People are not lingering outside. They're kind of jumping in building to building, but yeah.
Yeah, strictly business. I like that term.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this weather. I mean, I love the rain, but I feel like it's just been going on and on. Do you think people out there are feeling the same way? I mean, you said it's strictly business, but can you tell by any other reactions out there?
No, kind of just tired of this weather. You know, we've been having a lot of this grayness and cold, but yeah, I think people are ready for spring to kind of pop and get going, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, as the term always says, April showers do bring May flowers. So I guess we do have to get that rain to have those prettier flowers later in this year. Well, do you, as we're still being on this live stream, do you still see flowers blooming, or are they still budding? Or
I think they're just about ready to bloom. I mean, there's a lot of budding. I mean, the trees are looking nice, a lot of color, a lot of tulips popping up around campus and stuff. So it's good to see at least some brightness in this gray weather.
Yeah, okay, so we can still expect those spring temperatures and spring feelings to start coming in our area soon. Well, thank you again, Rune, for going out there and safe travels back into the studio today. And as we move on into today's weather, we can see a live shot of what the current radar is outside. So as we look, we can see towards central Kansas, towards McPherson. That's where they have a heavier downpour right now. And then moving into the local area, we can see that Lawrence, Kansas, we don't really have anything right now, and it's all towards our south. And right south of Wichita, or right south of Emporia, north of Wichita, heading our way. So that will be affecting us during the lunch hour today. And then looking at the severe risk for the day, we can see that we have a marginal risk of severe weather, with the more slight chance being towards central Missouri and south central Kansas. But nothing in our area besides the wind gusts and possibly hail. And then moving on into today's weather, we can expect a temperature of 57 degrees with those rain chances throughout today and the slight winds. And then breaking down the day for you, we can see that within the next 30 minutes or so, it's going to be a temperature of 52 degrees with those cloudy conditions. That will be with us all day. And then moving into the afternoon hours, when you'll probably be in the bulk of your classes or just getting ready to leave around 3 p.m., we'll have our high for the day of 57, and that will stay with us into the 5 p.m. hour, and then starting to decrease as the rain chances start to increase later today. And then looking over into the overnight hours, our temperature will bottom out at 45 degrees with that rain moving in for the night and the severe chances in the area for us. And then here's just a little graphic of what we can expect the weather temperatures to be, or the rain totals to be for the day. So as you can see, most of central Kansas is going to, or northeastern Kansas is going to expect anywhere between 1.5 and 2 inches of rain and upwards of, and could receive more rain into the overnight hours, so while we're all sleeping, so you won't be awake for it, but you might hear the occasional thunder and see some lightning if you are up in the middle of the night. And then looking at our Wednesday, we can expect a high temperature of 57 degrees with that rain chance still in effect for the early morning hours, nothing really into the later afternoon. And then just breaking down the rest of your 5-day forecast, we can see that on Thursday, the temperature is going to be around 59, and it's going to start to increase as we move on into the weekend. But our low temperatures are going to be into the middle to low 30s. So it's going to be a little bit chillier as you're planning to do anything in the overnight hours or in the morning hours. And then Friday, it's going to be a nice and sunny day, along with Saturday with a high of 73. So if you're heading out to the big event on Saturday, it's going to be a great day for you to do some work and just help the community of Lawrence and not have to deal with that rain. But other than that, as we just look at the forecast again, we can see that today and tomorrow we are going to have those rain chances in effect. And then for this weekend, it is going to be the nicer weather. So just get out and enjoy this weekend, because those rain chances will be back in our area next weekend, next week. Other than that, that's all we have for Good Morning KU today. We thank you for watching, and we hope to see you right back here next Tuesday at 10 a.m.